Imagine the idea of being defenseless against an individual possessing an intention of wreaking mass havoc on students and staff inside a school. In 1999, Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado experienced a tragedy that holds historic importance to the concept of protecting those inside of a school in a worst case scenario. The Columbine High School shootings, when 13 students had their life taken away during a school shooting, the idea of allowing teachers to carry handguns during class received more attention than ever. The safety of students inside the school faculty may be at risk, as demonstrated in school shootings such as ones which occurred at Columbine High School and Virginia Tech. While many feel that providing teachers and handguns may provide many safety efforts, opposing such measures would provide educators and students alike with increased security and overall safety. Of all the places in the world, you would think a school is the safest place for a child to be. Sometimes this isn't the case. In this speech, I will talk to you about how allowing teachers to carry concealed weapons will be a good idea. I will talk about the advantages of allowing teachers to carry a concealed weapon, how allowing teachers to carry a concealed weapon is helping other countries, and why gun-free zones aren't working. Let's start with the advantages of allowing teachers to carry a concealed weapon. There are three main advantages for allowing teachers to carry a concealed weapon. The three advantages are: casualties will be reduced if you could take down the shooter quickly before the shooter kills any more people. Teachers can be tremendously deterrent to crime, and teachers can help stop another school shooting, for example, Columbine or Virginia Tech. Let's start with the first advantage. Casualties will be reduced if you could take down the shooter quickly before the shooter kills any more people. An armed teacher provides more immediate protection for students than a police officer on the phone. It will take probably 5 to 10 minutes before the police will even get there. That is too much time for the shooter to do whatever he wants. Therefore, if some teachers were carrying a gun, they could take down the shooter quickly before more damage is done. The second advantage is that teachers can be tremendously deterrent to crime. With the proper training they can be, if police officers can be trained in responsibly manner for the uses of a deadly force, so can teachers. Proper training is the key. First, lawmakers have made efforts towards equipping teachers with handguns. A school in Texas agreed with the hot topic and approved a plan that would allow teachers to be armed during school hours. However, parents must rest assured that not just any educator will be provided with a handgun to protect against the random acts of violence which occurs all too frequently in the educated system. Instead, the Texas school serves as an example that setting restrictions such as mandating that all teachers possess a license to carry a concealed handgun will assist in improving school safety. In the event of an unpredictable, tragic school shooting, nobody is prepared to even begin to estimate the amount of lives that could be lost as a result of faculty being ill-prepared in these dreadful situations. Therefore, it is important to the safety of the students that teachers are able to carry handguns in class, as this change would bring a new measure of safety into schools that has not been widely experienced before. While the heartbreaking school shootings in the nation's history will go unchanged, one cannot help but to question if the outcome of the situation would have been drastically different if the teachers were armed with protection to such random acts of violence. If allowing teachers to carry handguns in class improves the overall level of safety present in a school setting, lawmakers and parents alike should strongly encourage schools to adopt the necessary change. On the contrary, many feel that the presence of an armed teachers would not do anything in the previously mentioned situation involving Texas. This law was met with a fury of resistance. Texas school allows teachers to carry guns to protect against campus attacks. President of the Houston Federation of Teachers strongly opposes the change and refers it to being a disaster waiting to happen. While many share similar opinions, The true disaster waiting to happen is standing by while a student may be plotting an attack. If lawmakers are able to provide educators with a weapon of defense that will only be used when absolutely required, the number of students injured or killed can be lowered. Purchasing ammunition for guns for every teacher and requiring training for every teacher would be expensive. With that being said, allowing teachers to carry handguns in class would provide educators and students alike with increasing security and overall safety. The amount of school violence is on the rise and demonstrated in 5 school shootings, which all occurred in 1 week. Clearly, school violence levels will not decline if the current laws are left unchanged. The current laws leave teachers and students defenseless against attacks, which should be considered a crime in itself. Therefore, teachers should be allowed to carry handguns in class, as this necessary change would provide the individuals inside of a school with a level of protection never experienced before.